welcome to Worship on Wednesdays. I am Derek MacDonald and I am the Student Minister at Greenock East United Reformed Church, which is part of the Inverclyde cluster of Greenock East, Greenock West and Port Glasgow United Reformed Church. This week in our worship, we will explore the question, can you be still and know God? From the busyness of our lives, we come for a time of quiet. From the demands of deadlines and time restraints, we come for a time of ease. From the crowds in our lives, we come for time with you. Amen. We will now hear a reading from Psalm 46. God is our strength and refuge, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Through its waters roam and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not fail. God will help her at the break of day. Nations are in uproar, kingdoms fall. He lifts his voice, the earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us, the God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see what the Lord has done, the desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress." Our question today is, can you be still and know God? What I like about Psalm 46 is that it tells us all the things God is: strength, refuge, help, present, here, unchangeable, unshakable, powerful, the Lord of hosts. God's stability throughout time is a refuge for those who believe and those who turn to God. There is a sense of protectiveness in the text that God will save, despite the rise and fall of various empires, rulers and nations. God will also be there to save, to end conflict and to bring about peace. In my reading of this psalm over the last week, I have taken some comfort in having some alone time with God. In verse 1, God is described as a very present help, which is something that I find reassuring, that the God who was present in the times of the Old Testament is still present today, especially when we need help. God is not absent, nor so old that he has been forgotten about. God is there for us when we need, and also when we seem not to need God. Through changing times and turmoil of life described in the psalm, God remains unchanged, immovable, and constant. And thinking of the line that inspired our question today, "Be still and know that I am God," I thought I'd share what that means to me. I spent some time just being still. I thought on God and nothing else. I needed that time of stillness and solitude from the everyday stresses, strains, and situations of the world and society. My body, mind, and soul We're crying out for solitude and separation from the mundane and the hectic. I needed time alone with God. Time to think about only God and only me. Time for further discernment of what God is wanting from me or calling me to do. Time that no one else could break into or disrupt. So how should we prepare ourselves to be still and know God? Well, to be still means to stop talking, switch off your phone, don't communicate with anyone else, listen, stop arguing, stop questioning, stop moaning. Some of those things are easier to do than others, but it is in making the conscious effort to do them which gets us ready to enter into time with God and to know. Perhaps for some of us, this is the most difficult. To know means we have to stop doubting who or what God is, to be sure, to have faith, and to not second guess God and his plan for us. To know something beyond any shadow of a doubt is a big ask of everyone, but perhaps we should go back to being like a young child who doesn't doubt the presence and words of their parent, and then maybe we should consider God as our loving parent. I am God. Appreciate fully that God is in control. God is love. God is ever present in times of trouble and the good times. God is strong and protective and is our shepherd and ever loving parent. If we can manage to take some time to be still and know God on a regular, if not a daily basis, then we will be reassured in God's love for us, ready to listen to God and able to follow God's path wholeheartedly. We should all take time to get to know God better and the stillness of our own hearts, minds, and souls. Can you be still and know God? Amen.
Hear me, Lord, out of the depths I call. Comfort and guard my heart. Shelter me in this storm. Turn to me, see my distress and need. Weary and poor I come, calling upon your name. You are forgiving and good, abounding in love to the faithful who call. No other God can compare to you. Great is your mercy and grace. With all of my but you.
Please join me in prayer. Loving God, we turn to you from the hustle and bustle of our lives. We come seeking your presence and peace in our lives. We thank you for the times where we have felt your closeness to us and acknowledge with regret the times where we have separated ourselves from you. Help us to be still and know that you are with us always. Help us to make time to spend with you daily, despite the difficulties of day-to-day life. Encourage and embolden us to seek you and your will for us, in order that we can respond and live up to your call. Bless our rest and relaxation. Amen. Thank you for joining us this week on Worship on Wednesdays. We hope that you enjoyed this, and we encourage you to leave a comment below to explain how you will be still and know God. We will respond to your comments and questions and look forward to hearing from you. You are very welcome to join us on Sunday mornings at any of the Inverclyde United Reformed churches, and details will appear on the screen. And again, we will meet here online next Wednesday. So as we end our worship today, let us go with a blessing. As we leave this time of worship, help us to remember that you are beside us always, Lord. Remind us to take time to be still, to make time to know you better, just as you know us in our entirety. Help us to grow in the love of our Creator, Redeemer, and Sustainer. Amen.